Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. We'll talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Let's get this stopwatch. Thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button as you see below, and notification button and like button as well. Now, make sure you stay to the end of this video. What I'm going to talk about is important. What we do here is a cryptocurrency portfolio update, where I update a portfolio which have been updated for a while. It's February 2021, and recording it. So I will update that, see how that's doing, and then talk about the state of the market. So make sure you pay close attention. Please be aware this is not financial advice video. It's just educational and informational purposes. Not financial advisor or financial planner. So make sure you do your own due diligence before you make any financial decisions, and also understand that all investing contains risk. So do not invest more money than you can afford to lose. So what I'm going to do is share my screen to get to the spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet here is what I've been updating. Those who've been following along know the drill. 3 columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and totals. Green is when it's moved forward on the previous day. Red is when it's moved backward on the previous day. So we've got forward and backward, forward and backward. Yesterday we had a semi-green day. I mean, altcoins went backward, Bitcoin went forward. But today is a little different. So let's see where we are today. So this is the 26th of November, 2021. I get the figures on this page here. It's coming from a live feed into an asset group, and get the final figures here. This portfolio consists of 1 whole Bitcoin and a selection of specially chosen and research altcoins. Anyway, so and what we have here is US dollars. Here's British pounds or pound sterling, and this is the percentage split. So at the moment, this was originally a 25%, 75% investment spread. 25% Bitcoin, 75% altcoins. But as you see it here, what this means is that the altcoins have kind of grown faster than the Bitcoin. That's why it looks like 81%, 19%. So this keeps changing. This is dynamic. And the figure I'm looking for right now is this figure here, 226,772. Not for. So let's go to the time here in the UK. I've got the figure. Once again, 226,772. 226,772 and 94, I believe. Let's check. Yeah. And let's bring this down. What is this? Up or down on yesterday? It is down $17,000. So that will stay red. Down 17,491 on yesterday. And let's look at the Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, the totals. 281,304.18. 281,304.18. And let's make sure I got that right. That's what looks like it's down as well. 224.18. Yeah, that's correct. Down here. 21,999 down on yesterday. So this will have to be colored red, and of course Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Let's bring this down. Bitcoin is down $4,508 on yesterday. So this is going to be colored red. So basically a red day today. Drop in the markets, drop in the portfolio by in the dollar value of the portfolio. By 21,999, almost 22,000. 4,500 Bitcoin, 17,500 in altcoins, down, which is great. And what do you do when the market goes down? You buy some more. You don't run. you buy some more. You don't withdraw, you don't run, take your money away. You buy some more at the cheap prices, at this price, giving us a bit of a discount here. So take advantage of the discount, and so on and so forth. That's the mindset successful investors have to have. Now I'm going to show you the best and safest strategy for investing that I use for investing. There are many different strategies. There's trading, there's just hodling, and then what you call dollar cost averaging. You'll see, the methods, that method, and also the results from using that method. I'll show you how to look at some case studies, as well as some mindset trading. But let's move over to the state of the market. So the market is down 20% really since its high of 3 trillion. And we have the huge dip. It's the whole market that's gone down. It's not just Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin played a major part because Bitcoin is 40% of the market. Bitcoin is 40% of the market, 40.6% of the market. Ethereum is 19% of the market. So let's go back here. So there's obviously been a dip. Basically, so this rise here, okay, and we've got this rise here, it's kind of mimicking what we've seen here before we get another rise. So it's likely to go down and then maybe even go across, and then we get another rise to the next level. That's just the way the market works, the way the market goes. On the trend lines, the moving average lines, the 50-day moving average, which is the green line, and the 200-day moving average, the price action for Bitcoin has gone below, has dipped below the support level of the 50-day moving average. So that is a downtrend. It's a very powerful downtrend, short-term downtrend. But for the short term, there's a when it goes below. Now you can see these two dotted lines here. Should they decide to meet somewhere in the future and cross, we will have what is known as a death cross. And when there's a death cross, it means that there's a very strong downtrend. There's a possibility of a death cross. It may not. It may decide to rebound and go back up, and then these will start to open up and never meet in the near future. But they're going to meet sooner or later one day, but it looks like they're closing in. And so, so we may get a death cross, we may not. It's still too early. If these dotted lines should touch as a dotted line, then we know that it's possible, but it's not quite down far enough to say whether it's possible or not for a death cross. Again, that's when the red line, when the green line crosses down over the red line. Like I said, the Gaussian channel, as I drew these lines a long time ago, very important lines of support and resistance lines. We had the escape line. If it escaped this line, we know that it was moving to another level, and we've got to see a new all-time high. Well, it needed to pass this very critical level going up. And if it could pass through this critical level, it has a chance of really moving to the next level. And if it can pass this final level here, this was the acid test, okay, 65,500. If it could pass that successfully, as in clearly, and when we say clearly, we mean the whole body. This is a body of a candle. This is called the wick. So we want the way it passed here. This kind of passed, these candles past this red line. We wanted it to pass this green line. And it was very difficult, seems to be very difficult for it to do at the moment, its first attempt. It came up to this line, the wick passed it, for, in other words, for a fleeting second, minute, or some hours, and then it came down again. The body, it couldn't create a body above this green line. A whole body, couldn't create a whole body, only a wick. So it really didn't, it wasn't able, it was rejected. This was a resistance. This resisted it and it was rejected. So it came down. This has been in a downtrend. We've had one candle, two candles, three candles, in succession, this is a downtrend. Okay, and most importantly, this candle has breached this red line, and it is like, you know, more than 3/4 past this red line. And this candle here only has 8 hours and 12 minutes left. So we'll see where it finishes, and then we'll see where the next candle starts. It might start down underneath the red line. And if it does, it could mean that Bitcoin could be heading back down to this yellow line, this orange line, or whatever color this is. And if it does, see, the interesting thing is that the Gaussian channel is also rising. So it doesn't have to come all the way down to this line to hit the Gaussian channel. It just has to come down to this part, to 51,162 to hit the Gaussian channel. And if it does hit the Gaussian channel, it could get sucked into it. It could. So we could be in the beginning of another downtrend before we have a final uptrend. Remember, we talked about the possibility of this month mimicking 2013, which some people thought. There's some people have those schools of thought. Then there's the other school of thought that is going to be an extended bull run, which means it's going to be longer, which I've also covered on previous videos as well. That, you know, the peak was really going to be next summer, July, August, and not December. But the facts in the chart show us that we're currently in a downtrend. Currently in a strong downtrend at the moment. Overall, in the long term, if you look at the longer picture, a bigger picture, it's still up compared to, you know, where things were in March or April, February, March. It's still up as far as that is concerned. But when you look very closely, it is a downward trend. With the red is on the top and the green is at the bottom, and it's opening like a mouth, looks like a dragon's mouth. The wider that opens up, the more of a downtrend we'll have. So when these reverse, if this starts to close and this closes and they cross like this, and we get the green on top and the red on it, then we know we're on an uptrend again. But right now, we look like we're properly on a downtrend, and although, like I said, still on an uptrend. We're on a downtrend within an uptrend. That's why these lines were drawn a while ago. And as long as we keep bouncing in, it looks like we may bounce in and out this tunnel, which I drew. We'll have to see whether it hits this yellow line, the bottom yellow line, and bounces off back up to the upper yellow line, or whether it, this line could act as support. If it doesn't, it breaks through, then we're on a different trend. But we'll have to see what happens. This has acted as a resistance line, so it was tried to go as far as this and rejected, tried 2 times, it rejected, came down. So we'll see what happens if it hits this, if it behaves like this, it hits this and then bounces back again, because that's what trend lines do sometimes. Ethereum is kind of following a similar path. It's had its drop of the day as well. You can see closer. So Ethereum is following very closely back here what Bitcoin is doing and what the market in general is doing. It's got that drop of today. 26 has been a drop for both markets, and for the market in general. Like I said, the market in general has had a drop. So both Bitcoin and Ethereum have had to drop, and also other markets have also had the drop as well. So it's not just Bitcoin, But we're not going to panic. We're just going to keep a cool head and wait to see what the charts tell us. So we're waiting to see 8 hours time, 8 hours and 8 minutes, the next candle, where that forms, where that starts, and whether this will reach, this yellow line or not, or even the tip of the Gaussian channel. It's not impossible. And if that does happen, it could come down into it. And that will just prolong this cycle into the summer next year. But possibly, no predictions here. So we'll just keep abreast. We'll keep monitoring this. Make sure you visit us on our website, IamWealthyandRich.com. How to understand the game of money and play it well. You know, if you really understand what's happening, this is a wonderful thing. That some great opportunities for those who understand how to, how to understand the game of money and play it well. Because money is a game, and if you come down here, get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy. That talks about the very safe way of investing, and then you can be on our list for if we have other very powerful, poignant information pieces that you can be the first to get alerted. So get on to fill in that short form and send you this plan straight away. You'll get access to it. And most importantly, apply it. Apply the mindset strategy and apply the simple investment strategy. Very important to do that. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I do appreciate you watching my videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a wonderful and fantastic day. Remember, great opportunities are out there, so take advantage. Okay, and take advantage of the opportunities. By understanding the game of money and playing it well, you too can have the lifestyle that you see in the background. Okay, so have a wonderful day. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.